Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I am extremely excited about today's video because I'm gonna be reviewing my dream car, 991.2 GT3. So this here is a 2018 GT3 991.2. So it comes with the 4-liter engine. It actually comes out of the Porsche Cup car. So they took it out of there, they stuck it in here, and they gave it a few modifications to make it, you know, street legal. It comes with a new crankshaft, a new valve train. It also has a new intake manifold with a second flap that helps with low-end torque. And this brings this car up to 500 horsepower and 339 foot-pounds of torque. So little background, the 991.1, which is not this one, actually had a 3.8 liter engine, and it was, I believe, from 2014 to 2016 that they were in production. They had a few issues where they would catch fire. So they had a recall on that. In 2018, they came out with the 991.2, which is where it comes with the upgraded engine and everything. Also, the 991.2 has the wing is actually a little bit higher and further back than the .1, which allows for it to have better downforce, along with the diffuser. The bottom diffuser on the bottom, this comes from the 911R. Now I love the spec on this car, guys. This one does not come with the carbon ceramic brakes, which is a $9,120 option, I believe. This one doesn't have that, but it does come with Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s. It also has the LED headlights, which is another option. This car has a lot of really nice options. The owner of this car also changed out this little reflector. It's originally comes yellow, but this is a Euro spec one, which makes a big difference in it. Changing this from yellow to white just looks so much better, and it just gives the car a whole nice flow, you know. It's all chalk, black, and red because the calipers match the lights, and I really like the spec in this car. Now this car is also optioned with the axle lift, so you guys will see now. You push it and whoop, it comes up about 1 inch, I believe, so that you can clear any bumps or anything on the road. Now if you push it, go ahead and push it, bring it down. Oh, that's nice. You hear the little air coming out of the bottom from the hydraulics. And one of my favorite things about this car is the humongous ram air scoops in the back. When you downshift in this car, which you will see very soon, you hear the suction of the engine when it downshifts, and it is just phenomenal. Now I am very proud of Porsche because every one of the vents in this car is functional. It has cooling ducts for the brakes, it has 3 radiators in the front. This is also functional, and unlike the 992 GT3, the rear ducts are also functional to help with the turbulent air coming out of the wheel well. It comes out this way. I don't know why Porsche decided to change that on the new one, but they know a little more about this than me, so I'll trust them. It also has the aluminum brake pedals. Comes with the chalk kind of stitching. It's actually like gray, but it matches with the exterior of the car. It has suede pretty much on the steering wheel. It has it here on the carbon bucket seats with a nice GT3 logo on it, and these seats really hold you in. It also has the little Porsche logo there, the shield. This one is a PDK, 7-speed PDK transmission, and this is the stock exhaust. So So this is with the exhaust turned off. Now open the valves. There is a sudden change in the pitch of the tone. Alright guys, so now we're gonna go out for a drive and do a few 0 to 60 runs, put the draggy on, and pretty much just get a feel and experience the GT3 from the inside. Alright guys, here we go. Launch control in the GT3. Oh my god. Jesus, mother of pearl. I am speechless. This is not my first time driving a GT3. The launch is ridiculous. Seriously, oh my god. Alright guys, so now it is GT3 launch control with windows down. Stop the gas. Go! Seriously in heaven, guys. I know the camera is not gonna do it justice. I'm speechless right now. I know I've done this before. The feeling that I get from this launch, I mean, it's hard to believe that there's only 392 pounds-feet of torque. I don't know where that number comes from, but seriously, the acceleration you feel from it is perfect. I mean, I gotta give it to the German engineers over at Porsche, but kudos to you. So I've been having a lot of fun with the 0 to 60 or the launch control in this car, but now I have the draggy installed, so let's see. This is supposed to do 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. Let's find out. So this car is extremely raw, guys. Not to an uncomfortable level, but listen. You guys hear that clinging? You hear the transmission and the gears, all just the mechanism of the transmission working. It's kind of like the GTR, except in this case it's way back there. But I like the feel of this car because even when you're going slow, you know that you're in something special. Let me turn the AC on here because it is hot here in Miami. When you're driving this car, you can, a lot of people don't know this, but if you wanted to rev it up on the fly, you just have to pull on these two, on the both paddle shifts. You just pull on them, the middle turns black, and you can just accelerate it and then let them go and continue. So you have the option of, I guess, clutch kicking the car if you needed to bring the revs up, coming out of a turn, you want to do some donuts or anything like that. You can do it in this car, which I think is genius. So one of the cool things about this car, it's got, like I mentioned previously, it's got the it's got the exhaust valve. You can turn it on and off for the exhaust, and it also has the axle lift option, which I think is essential for any supercar or anything low. So you push it, and as you can see, it's on at the moment. But then once we pass 25 miles per hour, it brings itself down, and I think that's extremely cool because I could totally see somebody forgetting to bring their axle lift down and it'd be kind of, you know, you're rolling around looking like a Senna. So that'd be kind of weird. So I think that's really clever of Porsche. Now you guys are gonna notice when the axle lift comes down, let's see if we can hear it, but you hear the air coming out, it goes and it brings the car down. There it is. That was awesome. You hear the when the axle lift brings it down. Yeah, when we reached there, yeah, it was about 25-30 miles an hour. That was pretty cool. Oh, you hear that difference? That's one of the things I love about the exhaust in this car. You're going, it's silent, it's elegant. It's a race car, but it's a comfortable race car. Then when you start getting on it, all of a sudden it just comes to life and these sounds start coming up. Listen to that roar. Oh man, it just keeps revving up. manually upshift it so I'm not destroying the engine. Even though this engine can take a beating, it is actually dalyable. It revs up to 9,000 RPM. It comes from a cup car, and because of all the new valve train and everything that they put in it, it actually does not need to be adjusted until 150,000 miles. Now, I don't think I know a single person that's put 150,000 miles in a GT3, but it tells you a lot about how well it was engineered. So when you need to pass somebody, downshift and go. Oh my God. The shifts in this car are so ridiculously fast. It's almost like the car knows that I want to shift. At the touch of the paddle, immediately it shifts. It's ridiculous. You downshift, and when you get on it, it just pulls. And the higher the RPM, the faster it continues to pull. Again, you're going, and when you want to shift, the car shifts immediately. There is no lag. I tell you, PDK is the way to go. I've driven DCT, so dual clutch transmissions on BMWs and other things like that. I've never experienced anything like the GT3. That's why I'm such a fanboy. If you haven't driven one of these, then of course you don't understand. Go drive one, and then you let me know in the comments below what you think. But now, I'm gonna continue having a little more fun. Now, listen to that suction, guys. And it goes. My goodness. And the steering in this car is so precise. I tell you, you barely move the steering wheel, and the car knows. Another fun fact of this car, maybe you guys have heard it before, but this has all-wheel steering. So basically, when you're going under 31 miles per hour, the rear wheels actually turn opposite of the front wheels to help with the turning radius and help you turning better. But when you're going above 31 miles an hour, it actually turns with the front wheels. It feels very weird when you're doing a U-turn, for example. You just feel the back of the car kind of sliding. It's kind of weird, but it's truly amazing. I can shut the valves down, and look, I accelerate a little. It's going, not crazy. But now, if you have the valves open, boom, it's like magic. So it's like having an exhaust and not having an exhaust. It's the best of both worlds. So I'm currently in 7th gear, and say I just want to punch it, this thing will downshift like crazy. Check it out. We are in Mexico, by the way. I was going about 65 miles an hour, 7th gear. I stopped it, it shifted from 7th to 3rd, and it just goes. That's the thing, you don't need to be a professional driver to drive this car, but this car gives you such confidence to drive. It's truly amazing. I tell you guys, you don't have to drive this car fast to have fun. You just don't. It's what I love about it. Just with the downshifting, whether you want to do it manually or you want to let the car do it itself because either you don't feel comfortable doing it or because you just don't want to go through the work of shifting yourself, it is fun. You feel the shifts, you feel the pull when it shifts. It gives you a nice little kick in the back, and I love that about this car. That's why I truly believe it's the perfect balance of performance and dalyable, reliable car. Gotta love that sound. Even when you're with the windows closed, you just accelerate pedal to the metal and the car knows what you want. You see that? Look at that, a full 55 miles an hour. That was excellent. Listen to that beautiful sound, guys. It's like she just wants to go. I'm shifting at 5,000. There's something about shifting at 5,000 to 5,200 RPMs where it's a very nice, kind of a crisp shift. It just, sometimes you get a tiny, gentle little backfire. So you don't even need to take this car to 9,000 RPM in order for it to sound and feel like an awesome race car. You know, for a car that is not turbo, this car makes a ton of noise. That's one of the reasons I've always liked turbo cars, because you have a ton of different sound. You have intake, external wastegate, you have exhaust, you have, you know, the turbo spooling, you have so many things going on. And usually an NA car doesn't have much other than maybe an intake and exhaust, and that's it. But this one has so many pitches to its exhaust. It's part of what makes the driving experience of this car so much fun. The cool thing about this car is that if you have it in drive, so not manual, you can still downshift manually and it will upshift for you. So it's not like you have to worry about over revving it or anything like that. So this car is just really smart. Let's just put it that way, because for me to feel the accelerations I'm feeling from 393 or 392, whatever pounds of torque, it's ridiculous. This car is just so smart and it knows how to put the power down. I promise you guys, 500 horsepower in a GT3 is not the same thing as 500 horsepower in a Mustang, 500 horsepower in a BMW. It is completely different. This feels 1,000 times faster, and it probably is. Look at the new 992. It's doing 17 seconds faster than this one, and it only has, what, 5 more horsepower? So it just goes to show that power isn't everything. When you do it smart, you work with the aerodynamics of the car is faster. Well guys, that does it for the 2018 991.2 GT3 review. If you guys couldn't tell from the video, I had an absolute blast driving that car. I have driven other very fast cars. I've driven 700 horsepower GTRs. I've driven the 488 GTB Ferrari. I've driven a few pretty cool cars, and for some reason, man, the sounds and feeling that I get from the GT3 are unlike any other. I've even test driven a 991.2 Porsche Turbo, and still I have more fun in the GT3. So that just goes to show they really went all out on that one. So confirm, this is still my dream car and I will get it eventually. But anyways, thank you so much for watching and for subscribing to my channel, guys. It really helps a lot. Don't forget to like as well, and I'll see you guys next time.